with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Captain Clutch. Embiid is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Captain Clutch. A nice shot by Embiid.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And so it's the West getting on the board first. And that one's good. Doncic.
We got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
It's rebounded by Leonard.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Leonard with the screen on Doncic. Embiid in the corner. And the rejection by Giannis.
Just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Steps back and fires. Captain Clutch, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Embiid with the block. Round the pass to Curry. Leonard with the screen on Doncic. Here's Captain Clutch. True on the 14-footer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Doncic. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Pass to Brown. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. Brown inside the line. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
The West trails by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's Captain Clutch. And there it is for him. Captain Clutch has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Tatum. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. James against Curry. LeBron kicks to Lillard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Captain Clutch passes to Leonard. Brown with the bounce pass. Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What yet? on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The West leading by 7. Tatum out there with Chris Middleton. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Here's Tatum. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Porzingis with a screen on Durant. Middleton finds Porzingis. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The pass to Captain Clutch. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Captain Clutch has got 7 points in the game.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
Tries from 10. Lillard misses. The West leading by 9. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. KD passes to Captain Clutch. To the middle, just 5 to shoot, and it's in there. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Booker, after the missed 3 from Captain Clutch. Pass break, here comes the West. The 3, that's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50, 4 of 8 shooting this game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
James checked in for the East. Luka Doncic comes in for Chris Middleton. The West also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Anthony Davis comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Curry subbed in for Mitchell. Captain Clutch, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Out to Porzingis to stop the run. It's rebounded by the West.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He dishes it to Booker. Inside. James kicks to Lillard. And another miss by the East.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Fires for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. No problems knocking that one down.
Timeout.
That's now 22 points for Captain Clutch.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you say that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Timeout called East All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Porzingis. And Middleton subbed in for Booker. Lillard outside. To end the drought. That one goes. Counted. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
And it's the East with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Tatum in for Chris Middleton. The West also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Brown in for Durant.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the East.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. The 3 from Tatum. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On its way from Curry for 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the West leads by 18.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the East All-Stars.
Left side, Tatum. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Captain Clutch is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Embiid, and it's Leonard in at the 4. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Doncic. Shoot from the right block. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Here's Captain Clutch. Embiid the screen. Captain Clutch passes to Embiid. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. The West leading by 12. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense has to press up on Curry or he'll stick those shots.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Brown against Tatum. Pulls it up. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Curry passes to Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Right at the free throw line. Again, the West All-Stars.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And stolen by Lillard. Doncic outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Captain Clutch. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dishes it to Giannis. Pass to Tatum. Kicks to Doncic. The feed now to Giannis. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by the West. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard the pass to Captain Clutch. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Back to Leonard. East grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Loads it up for Giannis. There's Giannis taking flight.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
That was your first dance period. Make some noise, man.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Leonard. To the paint. There's Captain Clutch. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Misses off the left iron. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Captain Clutch. Embiid inside, covered by Giannis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Embiid, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
The West leading by 12. Outside Curry. To the inside. There's Captain Clutch. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Doncic. James with it. Now guarded by Captain Clutch. Doncic looking it over. Tatum gets the bucket.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Passes it to Captain Clutch. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis with it. And there's the pass to Tatum. Back to Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player.
The East trail by 9. Devin Booker out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars with possession. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Captain Clutch. That's good. Captain Clutch has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the West All-Stars. Lillard, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Down low. There's Captain Clutch. And the shot goes down. And that's now 30 points for Captain Clutch.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Middleton kicks to Booker. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
From 20 feet out. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Devin Booker. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Captain Clutch. That one goes in. Captain Clutch has got 10 points here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Embiid with the screen on Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
You know, we got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And Embiid with the block. Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
The East trail by 12. Doncic passes to Williamson.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the West.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Davis, the pass to Captain Clutch. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. And the East with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Williamson. Jason Tatum comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Devin Booker in for Luka Doncic. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Embiid. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Davis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Donovan Mitchell. Now James. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
Man, that's a defensive breakdown there. You can't give Lillard room to take off like that.
Jokic with his screen on Lillard. Captain Clutch passes to Jokic. Shoots over Lillard. Jokic with the bucket. And the West leads by 11.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Here's Curry. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Embiid's checked in. And so here are the West All-Stars. They have a 9-point lead. 6 to shoot. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility. The players, when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Tatum's shot is off. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 11. James wide open. James cooking from deep.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Captain Clutch passes to Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And Doncic throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Captain Clutch. The three. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Giannis sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Lillard. Here's Doncic. Passes to Giannis. Good D by Embiid. The West leading by 12. Embiid the screen. Here's Captain Clutch. The three-pointer no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. James finds Tatum. Back to LeBron. LeBron is screen on Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic outside. Puts up a three. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brown the pass to Captain Clutch. Leonard with the screen on Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Tatum over Curry. And another miss by the East. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Tatum. Captain Clutch, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Kept alive. Here's LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the East All-Stars. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. Captain Clutch, no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And here's the West with the ball. 6-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Leonard. There's the pass to Captain Clutch. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Right on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And the East All-Stars call time here. They're trailing by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise.
And the East has possession. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so here are the West All-Stars. "19 seconds left in the fourth. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. A nice shot by Embiid. And the West leads by 10.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. They're leading by 7. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
those guys aren't looking forward to seeing you again.
The number one market. Born in Southern California.
Oh, there it is!
Started, man. Let's get it started.
You guys want gonna lose
I'm
it
in
today.
from anywhere.
More.
All day, baby.
Let's go! See you later. That's all you.
Yo, set it up!
Oh, that's too easy.
Yo, move around. I see him. I see it.
I mean, come on, yo.
Box up.
Oh, that was pretty. Yeah.
You're like money in the bank.
Oh, yeah. Don't give me those.
Whose man is that?
No.
Yeah. Hey, keep letting that fly, baby.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it here.
Let's go. Gear up. We good.
Win.
Hey, hit me up. work.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
They're gonna throw you a parade on Bourbon Street tonight, baby.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
What's that doing?
CJ, what up, bro?
MP, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, you know, I'm great, bro. Just getting ready.
Both teams limping, Steve, into this game. It's going to be, we know, a war of attrition.
Kevin, they're trying to wear each other down. These are also the types of matchups where new stars can emerge. Some guys will be getting more minutes. Gotta make the most of them.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Ryan is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Captain Clutch in at the point guard. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Jones. Pocket 6. The 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
Here's Captain Clutch. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Olynyk. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. No good on the triple. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Here's Jones following the 3 by Miami that went in. Valanciunas dishes to McCollum, 11 feet away. That one falls. McCollum's got 5 now.
This is why you have to stay attached to C.J. McCollum. He can bury it from anywhere on the floor.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, G.A. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
Here's Valanciunas after the made shot from Captain Clutch. Fires from 18. Second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Bryant with a screen on McCollum. Captain Clutch passes to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
Ingram against Butler. Ingram kicks to Olynyk. McCollum outside. Here's Valanciunas. And no good that time. Nice D from Bryant. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 4. Here's Captain Clutch. Rebound by Olynyk.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
The 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Heat, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
an interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Jones following the three from Captain Clutch. Lets it go from 11. McCollum, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Valanciunas. Following the score by Miami, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Captain Clutch passes to Butler. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by McCollum. Heat moving the ball around. And Bryant kicks to Hero. Here's Captain Clutch. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ingram dishes to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. McCollum outside. Fires from the corner. That's good on the jump shot. McCollum's got 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The pass to Captain Clutch. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 5. Jones with it. He's picked up by Bryant. Ingram attacking. From the left block, he sends it through.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Bryant with a screen on McCollum. Captain Clutch passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. McCollum outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Finney-Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. He's got 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Olynyk sets a screen for Ingram. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Lose track of Valanciunas, he'll sneak right in there and punish you with the putback dunk.
Here's Captain Clutch. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, substitution here for New Orleans. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Olynyk comes in for Najee Marshall. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Jones subbed in for McCollum. Then for the Heat, Butler, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Captain Clutch in for Kyle Lowry. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Olynyk is out there with Zeller. And it's Alvarado in a point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 46 points and was reliable as ever from distance. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Captain Clutch in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Ingram against Butler. Zeller, a screen on Butler. Passes it to Alvarado. That's good. It's Ingram with the assist. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
The 17-footer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks.
And for that game against Indiana, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Captain Clutch. Olynyk is covering. Captain Clutch. That's good. Good. Captain Clutch has got 11 points. Pelicans trail by 4. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Valanciunas, good. 8 points for him.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Inside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Butler. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now Finney Smith. From past the arc. Captain Clutch, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
McCollum looking it over. Valanciunas finds Alvarado. Back to Valanciunas. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Alvarado missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And so here is New Orleans after the Heat pick up 2. Valanciunas inside. Bryant on him. Jones, no luck.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Picked by Finney Smith. Captain Clutch. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tyler Hero.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 13, and he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Spins. Pass to Valanciunas. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can be that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here's Captain Clutch following the score by New Orleans. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Captain Clutch. The 17-footer goes down. Captain Clutch has got 15.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. It's been quite a game for Captain Clutch.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Olynyk sets a screen for Ingram. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Captain Clutch. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Valanciunas. There's the dish to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Miami Heat. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Ingram against Martin. Ingram with it. Tries the spin move. Looking to end the run. Nice jump shot. Good. 17 points in the game.
We know Ingram's capable of having big nights, but now we're seeing it more and more and more.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with the night. Point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the Heat without key firepower. We all know how valuable Bam is to them. Tough to replace the combination of physicality and skill.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Heat.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingman. It's Hero and Butler. Ryan is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 1. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pelicans trail by 11. And here is Ingram. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Look how Ingram just bursts inside, disrupting the D and carving out a path to the dunk.
There's Captain Clutch. He gets that one. Captain Clutch has got 22 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The pass to Ingram. Some solid defense from Butler.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 24, and there's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For the Heat, number 8, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Captain Clutch. Pelicans trail by 13. McCollum right side. Now here's Ingram. He's got 21. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
Wow. 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Captain Clutch. 28 points for him. Rebound by Olynyk.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Jones finds Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. Here's Ingram. Miami grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Ingram. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. He kicks to Olynyk. Butler against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good off the glass that time. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Captain Clutch. And again, Miami with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Here's Olynyk. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 15. Jacks up a 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Hero against Jones. Outside Hero. To the paint. There's Captain Clutch. Can't get it to fall. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Ingram against Butler. Over to the left wing. For 3, Olynyk. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Captain Clutch hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 35 points for Captain Clutch. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear this.
Substitution on the court. Timeout.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans' 5. Now here's Ingram. The 9-foot shot, and the jumper is on the mark. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Showing some nice handles in the pick and roll. Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
Captain Clutch. That's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Hawkins. From deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pelicans trail by 13. Now Hawkins. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Miami with the rebound. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good ball movement here by Miami. Love dishes to Butler. Unloads from 13. That falls. Great assist by Love. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
To the right side. To the middle. Here's Alvarado. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. It's a pick by Love. Here's Captain Clutch. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's Butler missing. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Alvarado.
He has started to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1-3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
New Orleans making some changes here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Marshall. Herbert Jones comes in for Hawkins. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Ryan is checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Richardson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Captain Clutch. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Captain Clutch has got 39.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Captain Clutch, no good.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A high second-round pick. Herb Jones has done a nice job turning himself into a rotational piece.
The Heat leading by 12. Here's Captain Clutch. Martin with a screen on McCollum. Captain Clutch passes to Martin. To the paint. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 15.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
Butler against Ingram. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first one falls.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's McCollum in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Here's Captain Clutch. Bryant, a screen on McCollum. Captain Clutch, no good.
You know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Ingram. Captain Clutch grabs the miss. Captain Clutch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Ingram against Butler. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Captain Clutch. Bryant with a screen on McCollum. Captain Clutch passes to Bryant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Captain Clutch.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there. And he's been relentless.
Yo, watch him.
Jones looking for an opening. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Hey, I told you, bro. Had a few tricks up my sleeve.
Got the win. I'll give it to you. Good game.
But for real, though, it was fun going up against you, man.
Hope it's not so fun next time.